Hello everyone, I am Anmoli and welcome to my channel Meaningful Learning. Guys, I am here with a new video of previous year's questions. In this video, I have compiled 30 questions of TGT level. These questions will be helpful in DSSB TGT English exam and UP TGT PGT exam and for other various teaching exams. So stay tuned and watch till end. Friends, if you think that this video is helpful for you, then please subscribe, share and like my channel. So let's get started. And here is question number 36. Dash is a morality play revived in the modern age. Guys, I have started from question number 36 because I have taken question number 1 to 35 in my earlier videos, and for that you can refer to my earlier videos. So have a look at question number 36. Dash is a morality play revived in the modern age. So let's have a look at the options. Everyman, A Parting, Abraham and Isaac and Shepherd's Garland. Everyman, the play was written in Middle English during the Tudor period, but the identity of the author is unknown. A modern stage production of Everyman did not appear until July 1901 when the Elizabethan Stage Society of William Pole gave 3 outdoor performances at the Charterhouse in London. So Everyman is a morality play written in the Middle English period and it was revived again in the modern age by William Pole. So this is our correct option. So this is the correct answer, Everyman. Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 37. Thomas Kyd was the founder of romantic comedy, romantic tragedy, revenge tragedy, restoration comedy. So Thomas Kyd was one of the university wits. Though it is believed that he never went to any university, but he was a member of the university wits and he wrote the Spanish tragedy and he laid down the foundation of revenge tragedy. So he is known as the founder of revenge tragedy. So our correct option is option number C, revenge tragedy. Now let's move on to question number 38. The lines, the lunatic, the lover and the poet are of imagination all compact are spoken by. Who has said these lines? These lines have been taken from Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. These lines have been taken from A Midsummer Night's Dream and these lines are spoken by Theseus. So our correct answer is option A. Now let's move on to question number 39. Falstaff is a character in Shakespeare's. Let's see, have a look at the options, that is Henry I, Major for Major, Henry VIII and Henry IV. Actually, Sir John Falstaff is a fictional character who appears in 3 plays of William Shakespeare. Henry IV, First Part, Henry V and the Merry Wives of Windsor. And here in the option, it is given Henry IV. So our correct option is option number D, Henry IV. Now let's move on to question number 40. Diction means. What is the meaning of diction? So in simple words, we can say diction refers to linguistic choices. That is choices of words and phrases or a style of enunciation in speaking or singing. The way we speak, that is diction. So the correct answer for this question will be option number C, that is syntax and word order. Now let's move on to question number 41. The Fox is the subtitle of. Let's have a look at the options. The Alchemist, Volpone, Everyman in His Humor and none of these. So we have also read about this question in earlier videos. So Volpone has the subtitle The Fox and it has been written by an English playwright, Ben Jonson. It was produced in 1605 to 1606. So our correct answer is Volpone. Now let's move on to the question number 42. The Jungle Book is a collection of stories for children. I hope you all know about this, because since our childhood we are studying about Mowgli. We have seen television series and movies about Mowgli. So the Jungle Book is a collection of animal stories written by Rudyard Kipling in 1894. I hope आपको इसके कैरेक्टर्स तो जरूर याद होंगे. शेर खान, बल्लू, the bear, Mowgli. So our correct answer is option number B, that is animal stories. Now let's move on to the question number 43. Mrs. Malaprop is a character in. So Mrs. Malaprop is a comic character in Sheridan's The Rivals. The most notable thing about her is the way she uses incorrect words to express herself. Words that sound similar to the appropriate word but which have a completely different meaning. आपने बहुत सारे डेली सोप्स वगैरह में भी देखा होगा या मूवीज में भी देखा होगा कि कोई कॉमिक कैरेक्टर होता है जो कि वर्ड्स को मिस स्पेल करता है, बट वो वर्ड सिमिलर होते हैं जो वर्ड वो बोलना चाहता है उससे, and that gives a comic effect. So here the correct option is option D, that is Mrs. Malaprop is a character in The Rivals. So now let's move on to the next question, question number 44. Samuel Butler's Hudibras is modeled upon. So Samuel Butler's Hudibras is modeled upon Don Quixote. So our correct answer is B. Now let's move on to the next question, question number 45. Essays of Elia are: is it a political ideology, social criticism, personal impressions, or literary criticism? Essays of Elia is a collection of essays written by Charles Lamb. It was first published in book form in 1823. They are touched with personal opinions and recollections. So the correct option for this question is personal impressions. There is personal impressions in these essays. Now let's move on to our next question. Question number 46. Who is not a member of the Bloomsbury group? So now first let's know about the Bloomsbury. Bloomsbury is a district in the West End of London. So Bloomsbury group was a group of associated English writers, intellectuals, philosophers and artists in the first half of 20th century. It included Virginia Woolf, John Maynard, E.M. Forster and Lytton Strachey. They lived, worked or studied near Bloomsbury, so they were called member of the Bloomsbury group. So here we can see that E.M. Forster, Leonard Woolf, Lytton Strachey, they all were the member of Bloomsbury group, and who was not the member? So our correct answer is G.B. Shaw. Let's move on to our next question, question number 47. Who is the pioneer of the aesthetic movement? So our options are Walter Pater, John Henry Newman, Stevenson and Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde is known as the father of the aesthetic movement. So our correct answer is option number D, Oscar Wilde. Now let's move on to question number 48. The Oxford movement was fundamentally a movement for. As the name suggests, Oxford movement, so it will come to our mind that it was related to some educational thing. And here options are social reform, religious reform, political reform and economic reform. It was associated with religious reform. The Oxford movement was a movement of high church members of the Church of England which eventually developed into Anglo-Catholicism. The movement philosophy was known as Tractarianism. So our correct answer is option number B, that is religious reform. Now let's move on to question number 49. The author of Les Fleurs du Mal is, so the author is Baudelaire. So option number C is our correct answer. Now let's move on to the next question, question number 50. Which novel of Hardy portrays a girl simple, sensuous and passionate who never comes to terms with the world? The Return of the Native, Tess of the Urbervilles, The Mayor of Casterbridge and The Woodlanders. So our correct answer is Tess of the Urbervilles. Option number B. Now have a look at question number 51. Which of the following works by Stevenson illustrates the doubleness of man's nature? Our options are Treasure Island, Kidnapped, Weir of Hermiston, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Stevenson tells about the duality of human nature, that every single human being has good and evil within them. So every single human being has a good and bad inside. But the important thing is that how you behave and the decisions you make. And it is in the work of Stevenson, that is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So our correct answer is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Now let's move on to question number 52. The novel The Man Who Was Thursday was written by, it was written by G.K. Chesterton. So our correct option is option B. Now let's move on to question number 53. In his novels of character, H.G. Wells portrayed lower middle class. In his novels, he portrayed what? Lower middle class. So our correct option is A, that is lower middle class. Now move on to question number 54. Veena is a character in H.G. Wells novel. So in which work of H.G. Wells we found Veena? Veena is a fictional character. In the Time Machine. Veena is a fictional character in the Time Machine, which was written in 1895 on the concept of time travel. So our correct option is option number D, the Time Machine. Now let's move on to question number 55. Joseph Conrad's novels deal with the adventure and romance of. He joined British merchant service in 1878 and by 1885 he had his Master Mariner's certificate. But in 1894 he left sea due to his ill health. So he had spent almost 20 years of his life in the sea. So when he left his job, he started writing and his works deal with the adventure and romance of the sea life. So our correct option is B, that is sea life. Now let's move on to question number 56. Walter de la Mare is a poet of. So he was a poet of the Georgian period. So our correct option is option A. Now let's move on to question number 57. In Shaw's play Dash, a professor changes the life of a flower girl. In Shaw's play Pygmalion, that is in the Pygmalion, a professor Henry Higgins fictional character, a professor of phonetics, who makes a bet that he can teach Cockney flower girl Eliza Doolittle how to speak proper English. So our correct option is Pygmalion. Option number D. Now let's move on to question number 58. Conrad's novel Dash is set in Tsarist Russia. So it is, let's have a look at the options, that is Under Western Eyes, Nostromo, Almir's Folly, The Nigger of the Narcissus. So our correct option is Under Western Eyes. It is a tale of Russian revolutionaries. Under Western Eyes. So our correct option is option A, Under Western Eyes. Now let's move on to question number 59. In Sauce St. John, John tries to free Dash from the English armies. Dash from the English armies. Italy, Austria, France or Germany. So St. John was from France. So she was trying to free France. She was trying to free France from the English armies. Now let's move on to question number 60. Relations is a poem by. Who has written Relations? So it has been written by A.K. Ramanujan. So our correct answer is option number A, that is A.K. Ramanujan. So it is A. Now move on to question number 61. The term stream of consciousness is derived from the writing of. From where this term stream of consciousness is derived? This term was first used by the psychologist William James in The Principle of Psychology in 1890. So our correct option is B, that is William James. Now let's move on to question number 62. The author of The Home and the World is. Who is the author of The Home and the World? So it has been written by Rabindranath Tagore in 1916. So our correct answer is option number C, that is Rabindranath Tagore. Now have a look at the question number 63. Arthur Miller's The Death of a Salesman is chiefly about. Arthur Miller's The Death of a Salesman is chiefly about American dream. It is chiefly about American dream. It addresses loss of identity and a man's inability to accept change within himself and society. So our correct option is option number A, American Dream. Now let's move on to question number 64. She is inspired but diabolically inspired. Who does this line refer to? This line refers to St. John. So our correct option is option number B. Now let's move on to question number 65. In which of the following novels do incidents relating to the declaration of emergency in India figure? Options are Bombay Duck, A Suitable Boy, Such a Long Journey, English August and Indian. Such a Long Journey by Rohinton Mistry shows the incidents relating to the declaration of emergency in 1975. So our correct option is option number C, Such a Long Journey. So it was the last question of today's video. Guys, I will be back again with another video. And if you want to give any suggestion, then please do let me know in the comment section. And last but not the least, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Please subscribe my channel to get notification of upcoming video. Also share with your friends. Till then, goodbye and happy learning.